Hey guys! In today's video, I'm going to review OpenClaw and tell you whether it's actually worth using or not. Stick around till the end so you don't miss anything important. Let's get started. So recently, I came across OpenClaw, and honestly, it's one of the most interesting AI tools I've seen in a while. Unlike traditional AI tools that only work when you open them, OpenClaw is designed to run 24/7 on your PC or VPS. That means it can automate tasks, respond to messages, monitor things, and basically act like your personal AI assistant all the time. And what makes this even more interesting is that it's backed as an open source project with support from OpenAI. And it also works with models from Anthropic, which gives you a lot of flexibility depending on how you want to use it. Now let's talk about what I actually liked about OpenClaw. The first thing that really stood out to me is the autonomy. Once you set it up, it can literally run in the background and handle tasks without you constantly prompting it. This is something that most AI tools don't really do yet, and it makes OpenClaw feel more like an AI employee rather than just another chatbot. Another thing I liked is the customization. You can connect it to messaging apps like WhatsApp or Telegram, give it access to files, configure its behavior, and even assign it different roles. This means you can build multiple AI agents depending on your workflow, which is honestly very powerful. I also like the fact that you can run it locally using Olama. This gives you more privacy and control, especially if you don't want to rely entirely on cloud APIs. And for people who care about data security, this is a big advantage. Another cool thing is that OpenClaw supports multiple models, so you're not locked into one ecosystem. You can switch between OpenAI, Anthropic, or local models depending on your needs and budget. But of course, OpenClaw isn't perfect, and there are definitely some downsides. The first con is that setup can be a bit technical. If you're not comfortable using terminals, API keys, or configuration files, you might find the setup process a little overwhelming. It's not impossible, but it's definitely not beginner-friendly yet. Another thing is cost. Since OpenClaw runs continuously and uses APIs, it can rack up costs pretty quickly if you're not careful. Especially if you're using premium AI models, the usage can add up fast. There's also the security aspect. Because OpenClaw can access files and services, you need to be careful about what permissions you give it. Some integrations or skills might not be completely safe, so you really need to stay cautious here. And finally, since OpenClaw is still relatively new, there are occasional bugs or rough edges. This is expected for an open source project, but it's still something to keep in mind. So overall, here's my honest verdict. If you're someone who loves automation, AI agents, and experimenting with cutting-edge tools, OpenClaw is absolutely worth trying. It's powerful, flexible, and honestly feels like a glimpse into the future of AI assistance. But if you're looking for something simple and plug and play, you might want to wait until it becomes more beginner-friendly. Personally, I think OpenClaw has huge potential. The idea of having a 24/7 AI agent running on your own machine is incredibly powerful, and I'm excited to see where this project goes. So yeah, that's my review of OpenClaw. Let me know in the comments. Would you actually use a 24/7 AI agent like this? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.